when you learned about the email going to the FBI agents, you asked them to withdraw it. Who did you ask to have it withdrawn?
What happened today stunned absolutely everyone in the room. Pam Bondi, known for her sharp responses and rapid-fire defenses, made a shocking admission during an exchange with Congressman Frank Mrvan, an admission that instantly sent the hearing into a tailspin. It all happened when Mrvan pressed her on a specific document, a report, and who had access to it. Bondi, trying to explain the chain of custody, suddenly blurted out, "I didn't realize it went to the FBI." The room fell silent for a split second.
Mr. Mrvan.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, Ranking Member. Attorney General, thank you for joining us today. Our law enforcement officers, first responders, and local safety agencies are the backbone of our communities. In Northwest Indiana, I've worked hard to bring critical federal grant dollars home, funds that directly support the brave men and women who protect us every day. Unfortunately, funding for 2025 has been rescinded, weakening our public safety framework and making our neighborhoods less safe. I firsthand have a positive impact in securing dollars and investments for Gary, Indiana, East Chicago, Lake County, and Michigan City that were force multipliers that were technology such as license plate readers and the COPS grant. I'm asking you today, what can we do to ensure that those funds are going to continue to flow to my district? And in light of the HIDA, I'm in Northwest Indiana, Gary, Indiana. We are a HIDA district where we have the Chicago traffic. That's vitally important to my district. I just need commitments that that funding will continue to be going forward and that our agencies will have that support.
Congressman, thank you for bringing that up. I'm well aware of the HIDA. I believe that's in Maryville. Is that correct?
You are correct.
And yes, that funding will remain where it is. We do not intend on touching that funding. We want to protect HIDA.
Very good. So in light of the escalation with Iran, part of our cybersecurity and our infrastructure when it comes to our electric grid, our banking systems, that is a new threat. Does this budget reflect increasing our cybersecurity protections, and how is the Department of Justice going to protect our infrastructure when it comes to bad actors such as Iran coming directly at our infrastructure in a cyber attack?
Even Mrvan looked surprised. And that one line, that one admission, immediately raised more questions than answers. Bondi's tone shifted. Her confidence flickered, and suddenly she looked more cautious than confrontational. Mrvan seized the moment, asking how she could possibly not know that material she handled ended up in the hands of federal investigators. Bondi attempted to clarify, saying she believed the documents were being reviewed internally and had no idea they were escalated to the Bureau. But Mrvan pounced, pointing out that her position required her to understand exactly how sensitive information travels, who sees it, and what agencies it touches.
Yeah, we have $50 million for cybersecurity, and also in the one big...
With an M, 50 million?
50 million,
okay.
Yeah, but also in the one big beautiful bill, it is also addressed to give us more resources. And you know, it's not only Iran, as you well know, it's China as well. But
right.
Yes, I wholeheartedly agree with you.
In the reconciliation, tomato, in the reconciliation bill, can you tell me what more resources are going to go towards cybersecurity? Because I was under the impression that was decreased.
Can I get you? I will get you those numbers.
Okay. Yes.
I want to do everything I can to help you protect cybersecurity, all of us in this country, not only again with Iran, but also with China and all of our foreign adversaries around the world.
Okay. And then just a question of curiosity that I have. Director Patel was here a couple of weeks ago, and we talked about the emails that went to the FBI agents, meaning, please tell us what you did at the end of the week. Give us 5 reasons why you did. At first, Director Patel said that that didn't exist. Then he specifically said, well, that came from the Department of Justice to the FBI agents. And his words, I told them not to fulfill that obligation. How do you manage that if you give a directive to your director of FBI and he chooses not to fulfill that? And where did that information go? So when someone from the FBI, an agent, fulfilled that obligation of giving you the information of what they were working on, where did that data go and how is it secured?
Yeah, and Congressman, I'd be happy to see who answered that, but I asked, when I learned about it, I asked that it be withdrawn, and it was, that email.
When you...
My entire office, and it was.
So it is unknown who sent that email?
Well, it came from my office. But when I learned it went to the FBI, we asked that it be withdrawn.
Where is the gap of my understanding? If it came from your office, you're telling me you didn't send it?
I didn't realize it went to the FBI. That email went out.
So-
And the purpose of that email was to make sure, just so you know, it was to make sure that these people were sitting at their desk and working and alive, that there were people actually
Okay, and
responding.
I
It
agree.
could have been, I got up and got a cup of coffee.
Sure.
That
So
was
without
the
going into
purpose.
that, the people that did answer it, where did that data go?
I will find out. I will get you that information.
And I only ask as a national security issue as
Absolutely.
they're working on sensitive issues. And I thank you for joining us, and I yield back my time.
Thank you.
By the time the hearing moved on, the damage had already rippled outward. Bondi's admission was clipped, replayed, tweeted, analyzed, and questioned from every angle. Something that seemed like a small slip had begun snowballing into a major controversy. And now the pressure is on for Bondi to explain how she lost track of where sensitive documents ended up, and for Mrvan to decide whether her admission warrants further investigation. This showdown wasn't just a tense moment, it was a revelation that could have consequences far beyond today's hearing. And one thing is certain, this story isn't over. It's just getting started,